Yo, yo, what's up? It's the one and only HipHopGamer, Hot 97. Welcome to We Got Game, Injustice 2. And you see my shirt, exclusive, baby. You know what I'm saying? Got Batman, I got the, like, it says Injustice 2 on the back, too, just to let you know. It's fire. But anyway, my guests. Got some special guests with me right now. They've been playing the game, so I'm looking forward to see who's really gonna, at the end of the, show, I want to see who's really gonna get this victory. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But I got my man Corbin in the building.
Long time, man. Long time.
I know, man. Welcome to New York officially. You know what I'm saying? Like, you here now, you home in hip hop. This is good. You know what I'm saying? And I'm jealous, like I said, because he has the Brahma Bull hat. He got the sneakers.
Yeah, it's my favorite wrestler, man.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna tell you right now, just since that's your favorite wrestler, one of the things that I feel was really cool was when he fought Hulk Hogan. I think it was at WrestleMania one year.
It was the changing of the guard.
Yeah, it was one of those moments.
It was the changing of the guard.
Yes, and I feel The Rock just took it to the next level in terms of crowd control on a whole nother like planet. Absolutely. Like, so that was my joint. Now, come on, man. Like, I don't even know what to say right now, son. I'm in the presence of a legend, a lyrical legend. BX, stand up. The one, the only, the super lyrical, brain biblical. Like, this is my dude right here. You know what I'm saying? Chris Rivers, medicated consumption, live. We here, we got game. So first off, man, you was playing a little bit already.
Little bit.
And I know you're a hardcore gamer.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts, just your quick first impressions, just from the little bit that you had played?
Well, because I haven't played since the first Injustice on the 360, so for the one of the first things I noticed is the impeccable graphics. It's amazing. Fire. Like, it really is amazing. I really love the. I think they hyped up the when you knock someone off the map. The things that happen to you while flying from one part of the map to the next is just next level stuff. So like,
there's so much more that you haven't seen yet.
And I know I'm just scratching the surface, but just like so far the dynamics of the game and just the fluidity of it. Yeah,
definitely. Transitions are very smooth.
Very fluid. Yeah,
definitely.
Not glitchy, not
it don't have those frame rate drops.
Yeah,
so like everything is smooth and consistent.
Even when you're using a slower character, it still feel like you can feel the moves coming out after. You know what I'm saying? So it's a good
and that's very important because in the world of esports, if your MS is like too high, like so just let you know, MS that's like milliseconds in terms of response time. So the response time got to be on point. So when you have that, it's like it makes the game feel better, which makes it more fun.
Because your reactions, you could pay off.
Absolutely.
Of it.
So pick the controller up. You know what I'm saying? There you go. There you go. Pass that to Jay. We're about to get the first match on. Now, just to let y'all know, before we start the first match, what I want y'all to understand about Injustice 2 is that it's like an RPG fighting game. Literally, every fight in this game, you earn something. And if you go online and play and stuff like that, let's say you're a level 10 character against a level 20 character, and you happen to get that victory, which is going to be difficult, you could take some of their stuff. Like, this is crazy, and it creates a personal vendetta within the culture.
Rivalries.
You know what I'm saying? Rivalries, all that. You're going to be like screen savings. A lot of the names, like PSN ID names or gamer tags, whatever you want to call it, but you're going to be saving that because it's going to create personal vendettas in the game. So I think that's the main thing that's dope about this game. Now let's go and get this match started.
Ooh, Batman.
Wash Batman.
I don't know if you've seen the movie.
Nah.
Batman locked you up.
Really, son?
I'm telling you, man.
Batman's quick. I give him that.
Oh, it's a whole different type of ball game. How you gonna get in? How you gonna get in? Oh, he's real. It's hard. Oh, nice.
Yeah, son. Let's go. You saw the concentration? You saw that concentration?
It was double dutch.
I'm telling you, son.
Double dutch.
I'm telling you, son.
It was double dutch.
That's all right.
Liquid mean gunshot.
Let's go.
You requested it, so we rewind.
You gotta catch him in between his clip.
No!
Let's go!
It's happening.
Oh!
Is that a grab? boy loves his range attacks.
I know.
Look at this. You need to fight him.
Let's go.
There it is. Close that distance. Oh, he's separating y'all. Pinky toe. Pinky, yo, you got no toes after this fight, bro.
I like that.
Oh, man.
You got this.
Oh my God! Oh my God!
Dead shot with the headshot.
That's like the first time I took a loss on my own show. That's cool. That's cool.
Am I gonna get invited back?
It's alright. It's alright. Nah, you ain't come back.
I'll let you play Chris.
You come back. Alright, cool. I'll play Chris. Let me see what happens.
He gonna let you.
You know what I'm saying? Let me see what's up. So I got a question for you. Looking at this game, right? You being an artist, like, how would you approach this game if you was making a song for it?
Oh man, I think you have to get a sense of the story. One, he asked me a question and then started kicking my ass. Yeah, I think you got to get a sense of the story, and then I think it's dope to build a parallel between them. So like when you get real fans that know these characters, and so it can sound personal. Because when someone's listening to a song about a video game, it's because they know it. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely,
you want to make it real.
So you throw a lyric like hands like Gorilla Groove.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like, oh my man's crazy like Harley Quinn. You know what I'm saying?
He's about to go in. He's about to go in. I heard it, son. Oh wow. Okay.
The gargoyle. Psychic powers.
Yo, I'm just amazed at just the detail.
Woo! Yo, the combos, yo, it's crazy.
The detail
that was lit.
Is ridiculous on this game.
There we go.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go, baby. Let's go.
Oh, she got people.
Let's go. Let's go, baby. Yo. That's what I'm talking about, man.
You never
wow. Lights out.
Now, one thing, so what I want the audience to know, I'm gonna start with you, Jay. I want you to let the audience know, like, what do you do? What's your passion and stuff? And you said gaming is the future for you. What you looking to do in that world? Say in the industry, in the gaming industry overall.
Well, basically, I'm a creative mind, and when I go to companies that I work for, that's what I do for them. Basically help future-proof companies. I feel like the way today's going, I think that us as consumers, we consume so much information that even when you're early and being an early adopter, it's kind of too late. So I feel like we got to be part of the making process.
Okay.
When it comes to everything. So my passion, I like to create, man.
Right.
Just create. See a white space, fill it up, and leave your imprint on something.
Sounds like a rapper. Like how you get the inspiration.
Because you want to look back and I work for plenty of companies and I see things they implemented in their marketing plan and commercials. So like I started that. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
Or I implemented that culture into that company.
You're immortalizing yourself.
So my fingerprint is on there.
Yeah.
So I think that, while other people are kind of cool with working the same job every day, doing the same mundane thing, robotically, like I like a challenge. I like people that want to challenge me to do better or to make something better, to kind of take it to the next level.
You was telling me that you was working on, obviously esports is big.
Esports is the future, man.
Yeah, facts. And you working on something dealing with that. Let us, you got the floor, dude. Let's go.
So what I'm trying to do right now is that esports is like so many other sports that a lot of people can't compete in due to the cost of it. Computers cost, the power-ups cost, the equipment is very expensive. So you don't want to put any kid at a disadvantage because they can't afford to play it. To play like Dota 2, League of Legends, some of those games, you need a very high-powered computer.
Absolutely.
That you just can't go to Best Buy and buy.
No, it's stationary.
So
when you look at
graphics factor,
there's $100 mouse. You have $200, $300 headphones.
That RAM,
there's $150 keyboards, and we're just talking about the peripherals. We haven't even gotten down
to the actual machine,
to the machine.
Mechanics.
Right. So we're talking about machines can range up to $5,000.
Yeah.
Right. So with the emergence of esports and the emergence of the NCAA recognizing esports as a varsity college sport and now handing out scholarships for games. I want to
crazy, right? That's crazy. How can you think about that?
So I want to kind of provide a place that kids that may not have $7,000 to train, so they can compete with those that have.
Yo.
So I have a couple of partners, and we're getting ready to build a training facility for e-gaming.
Yo.
But there's two parts of that. There's the video game part of it, and then there's the physical fitness part of it. You know, because e-gamers have terrific, you know what sport e-gamers would succeed in? Baseball. You know why? Their hand-eye coordination is ridiculous.
Yeah.
So just like hand-eye coordination, you know, e-gamers started developing carpal tunnel, wrist ailments that were putting them out the game at early ages. So what they tried to figure out is that if they trained like an athlete did, they were stronger, their wrist was stronger, condition was stronger, and they wouldn't fall victim to the same, you know, injuries that those that didn't. So we're looking at a different side of e-gaming now, where now there's a physical fitness part of it. So I've teamed up with a professional athlete who
remain nameless, but yeah.
He sees it. You know, and like there's been professional athletes that, like Gilbert Arenas used to own a Halo team. You know, he gets it.
Really? Well, you know, Rick Fox gets it. Yeah, definitely.
You know, Rick Fox definitely gets it.
Yeah.
So we teamed up and he said, like, listen, let's not try to let's do something that can be sustainable and something that can keep on giving back. So if you're a kid and you want to play those games, those strategy games, those RPGs that need those expensive computers, but you don't have it, why should you not be able to do the same that those that have?
Yo, Chris, man, I got a major question for you, and I value your opinion because I know you're so lyrical, man.
Right.
Now, who do you think is a better artist and why? J.Cole or Kendrick Lamar?
Right. I've been a fan of both these men since before they were who they are now. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking Young Simba, I'm talking before Section 80, like all this stuff. So like I've been a fan, so I watched their come up and I watched their rise. I would say, and they both had big staple albums. I would say Good Kid, Mad City for Kendrick was his huge staple album that brought him in. I would say
to me that was his Illmatic.
Yeah, that was his
Illmatic. That was his Illmatic.
I would say arguably I would say J. Cole's is 2014 Forest Hill Drive.
Yeah,
I would say that was his, and when you compare those two side by side, you really at that parallel, you really get to see who they, because they're two different artists. There's comedy movies, there's action movies. It's hard to compare the two. You know what I'm saying? You might have a great comedy, great action, but it's hard to say which one's better. And J. Cole has so much. He has so much. I would say soul. You know what I'm saying? Like he's really coming from that place. He's bringing that singing more. And Kendrick is so much of the mind. You know what I'm saying? And of the play. You know what I'm saying? So you're comparing these two pivotal pieces of hip hop that that hasn't been around since the golden eras. You know, they've established themselves in this. So I'm gonna just go off of, I'm gonna take away all nostalgia. I'm gonna speak objectively for as of right now. What have we heard from J. Cole's last album versus Kendrick's last album? I would give it to Kendrick.
And there's no right or wrong here.
But I also say both of them are very consistent.
Very consistent. You know what I'm
saying?
And J. Cole has like his and I mean this as a compliment. It's like fungus. It's like it grows on you. The more you hear it, the more like he has so much of these rough and these stories. The storytelling. His storytelling. I think his storytelling is unparalleled. Now, granted, like someone like Kendrick on the last song, Duckworth, his storytelling that was one of the pivotal storytelling. But J. Cole consistently, his stories, he's a storyteller. You know what I'm saying? Kendrick is as well, but he relies too on a lot of his flow switches, his compounded syllables, his voice. You know what I'm saying? How it's such. So he has a lot of dynamics to his things. But I would say Kendrick, when it comes to just raw lyrics and what he's doing right now, I think he has the title. I think he has the crown right now.
And I can respect that.
And it's hard because can J. Cole come into the scene and do something crazy that grips that crown? Yeah. I think he can. And that's why it's hard for me to choose.
I give J. Cole, and you're in the business, and I'm from the outside looking in.
Right.
But the reason why I like J. Cole so much is because not only for his storytelling, but for the fact that he never depended on features to make it.
That plays a big role.
2014 was to drop first album in over 10 years, solo, that went platinum. No features. No hit records.
And there wasn't a bad record on that album.
How do you do that? Like
that's
crazy.
Impeccable. That's an accolade. You know what I'm saying? So you can't take. That's why it's hard for me to say like if you put them up side by side, go pound for pound, they whole regimen and all the things they got. It's almost impossible for me to say who's better. But that's why I'm like objectively, if I'm talking right now, if someone just heard of J. Cole right now and someone just heard of Kendrick Lamar right now and they see what they're doing, I would think Kenny got it. Kung Fu Kenny got it. You know what I'm saying?
All right. So I want to ask you that, man. God bless your pops.
Right.
If your pops was still alive today, and y'all was able to do a song together,
right?
What would you write about? Like what would that be like? Like, you know what I'm saying? In your opinion, if if you said like, God, just give me one more day, just one day with my pops, please, and he granted it, and y'all sat down and wrote a song together,
right?
What would that be?
I would well, one, the record would need to, I would need to take advantage. The record would need to be like Lupe's mural. It would need to be like 9 minutes long, and I would love to make it almost a conversational piece. And why I want to make it 9 minutes long or long like that is because there's so many things we need to talk about. There's so many parallels between, like, there's a son growing up without a father story there, right? There's a father, you know, if you're religious or if spiritual, whatever it is, and say that his energy is still perceiving what's happening on earth. There's that, you know, as well. So from his perspective and my perspective of growing up without a father and him seeing his family either struggle or whatever it is, then it's also, I think it has to capitalize on the baton, the passing of the torch. You know what I'm saying? Because he's from the golden era and I'm from the era. I believe that this is the era of change. I think that a lot of people are getting tired of the type of music that's being consistently heard now, and you hear kind of that substance coming back. I think we could agree on that, right?
Oh, so, definitely.
So you hear that substance coming back. So finally, I'm getting my recognition in this era where it's coming back into that substance. So it's definitely a pivotal time for me. So I know I'm going to make great moves and great changes in what's coming in hip hop. So since he was such a pivotal person in his not only in his demographic, how lyrical he was, but also in our ethnicity, I think that passing of the torch down to me in mid song and us going bar for bar back and forth, I think that'll be an amazing thing. So I think I want to build a story, like I said, between the father and the son, but also of like that era of hip hop, this era of hip hop, and what he expects from me and the paying homage back and forth, and I think that'd be an amazing record. And still make it catchy, still make it old school. I don't want to make, I said old school, new school and old school combined. I don't want to just make it for the bar heads and the dudes that are like, I want to make it for these kids that only know this. That they could still, because if you're used to eating feces and you gotten so used to eating it that someone might give you filet mignon and you're like, no, I don't want that, I want this. You know what I'm saying? But if you could package it, if you could package it in a way that, like, similar to Kendrick's Pull Up, Drink, Headshot, Drink. That's a party record. People were pulling up, drinking to it, partying to it, but he's talking about the horrors of alcohol in the record. So if you listen, you learn something.
Please bless us with an amazing verse. And since you did win, you know what I'm saying?
I got to rock the belt.
Gotta rock the belt.
I gotta stand up for this. I said, I've been dissipating these imitations with demonstrations of limitless limitations. Figure I've been amazing since pacing in the basements or scribbling flames on these pages undeniable. Criticism is niggas hating came from unfair taxes and a welfare care package is held here. Fiends looking like they hug the bed cactus from the floors to the stairs to inflated air mattress. Now it's Tempur-Pedic habits and I walk in Air Max's weight. Off a maker, off the coffin breaker, awesome Morgan Shaker, walk invader, Jordan's crossing often, and a total taste of clit. Rock a knickerbocker, wicked boxer, sick as monsters, bronze scholar, uppercuts that fix punches, dig chompers, ooh, big doubted and rerouted, counted out like accountant, safe for months just to put together an outfit. So every whack rapper getting outed like niggas that's wearing blouses with the world on my shoulders. I'm moving mountains, the chosen one, but that's mostly cause I'm the only one. All the shit I've been through, I swear to God that God owe me one, and that's blasphemous, but I gave my all and they asked for shit. I ain't have no water, needed black plastic bags to shit. A whole day's worth of food was just a bag of chips. Sneaks lean in my teeth, beefing I couldn't bag a bitch. I'm turntables, tables turn, I guess they bagging me. What's in front is obsolete, I conquered all in back of me, it's rivers.
Yo, we got game on your hot 9-7 every day, that's my word. And we out of here, baby. Peace.